Hi everybody. Today we are discussing the legislation pertaining to alcohol or liquor in South Africa. These two pieces of legislation attached to alcohol in South Africa. The first one's obviously the National Liquor Act, and then the provincial. Each province in South Africa have their own rules and regulations. So our first topic will pertain to the Liquor Act, the National Liquor Act 59 of 2003. The second reel will be the proposed amendments to these laws. And then the third one, we're just going to look at the cost of a liquor license in South Africa. So please follow my timeline. If you're only interested in one of these subjects, you click on that, you'll hop straight into that particular topic. Let's get started. Let's look at legislation pertaining to alcohol or liquor in South Africa. So it's important to know there's two pieces of legislation. The first one, and this is what we're going to have an overview on, is the National Liquor Act 59 of 2003. It regulates and governs the South African liquor industry. The local authorities, this is your provinces like Gauteng, etc., they govern micro manufacturing and sales on a provincial level. Let's look at the Liquor Act 59 of 2003 and the standards that it manages. First, it manages the regulation of the manufacturing and distribution of liquor. Secondly, the regulation of methylated spirits. The third one, regulations applicable to employment within the liquor industry. The fourth one, the regulations applicable to the sale of liquors and methylated spirits to minors. The registration and qualifications required to manufacture and distribute liquor. And the sixth one is compliance with the Liquor Act and the consequences of non-compliance. Our last one is public health considerations. Thank you for listening. Hi everybody. During October 2023, proposed changes to our existing alcohol laws were made. What are those changes? The first one is the introduction of the drinking age to 21 years. Secondly, the introduction of a 100-meter radius limitation of trade around educational and religious institutions. The third one, the banning of any alcohol sales and advertising on social and small media. The fourth one, the introduction of new liability clause for alcohol sellers. Now, as you know, there are two pieces of legislation regulating alcohol in South Africa. The first one is the national law, and the province have their own set of regulations. And the key development was that the liquor traders in Limpopo province pushed back against the government's plans to restrict the sales of alcoholic beverages after midnight. On the 10th of November 2023, a draft policy was gazetted for public comment. Thank you for listening. Hi everybody, let's look at the potential cost of a liquor license in South Africa. So we're going on the assumption that you have approached a liquor license consultant to assist you in this matter. The first one will be the value of your liquor store, so obviously it's to size, or the bottle store license. The second thing will be the regional fees and or liquor authority where your license must be lodged. Remember, there's provincial legislation attached to the liquor licenses in South Africa. Then the third one, the amount of time it takes to complete your application. And the fourth one, the compiling and collection of supporting documents that's required. And that could be a 3D layout of the store, the floor plan, the motivation in support application, the description of your premises. So before you start your application for a liquor license, it's well worth your time to visit your local municipality's planning department or land use department, and they can confirm the suitability of a liquor store, restaurant, tavern, club, or any other license. Thank you so much for listening.